I want to say welcome and thank you to everybody for coming today to celebrate the launch of The Grateful Way. In the chat, if you're so inclined, please say hello, where you're from, and one thing that you're grateful for. Lori and I talked about this morning, and it's highly unlikely we'll get a chance to go through the chat, but I will follow up with each of you after. So please do if you have any comments, questions. I am honored that my speaking friend and colleague from Niagara Falls agreed to be my co-host today. So I would ask everyone to do applause hands for Lori Flasco from Niagara Falls.
Oh, thank you. IJ, it is such a pleasure and an honor to be here. And I'm sure everybody agrees with me on that. We're so excited to celebrate this book today. So hi, everyone, welcome. So right now I want to, we have about a half an hour, action-packed half an hour, just to give you the highlights. IJ is going to read a little excerpt from their book. We are going to hear from a couple individuals that had a chance to read it before, sort of that preview. And then we're going to spin the wheel for prizes and wrap up with the trailer of the book. You are going to want to stay right to the end so you can see this video. And we plan on wrapping up, you know, just really close to the hour. We might go a little bit after that. So get ready. But I want to introduce you now proudly and I'm so excited for IJ right now. Want to introduce you to her. I know most of you know her. There's a couple that know of her that are with us today, and you probably, like me, know her as IJ, and some of you that went to high school with her know her as Ida Jean. But she is one of the most positive, kind, and grateful women that I know. And I am just so thrilled for her today. She is a speaker, she is a trainer, and now she is an author of the book, The Grateful Way, which is really a sweet, short, inspirational book that has all the how-tos of self-care, and we just will learn so much from it. So IJ, big round of applause from everybody to you, and we're going to let you talk a bit about the book.
Okay, thanks, Lori. I am just going to take a couple of minutes to read a short excerpt from the beginning part of the book, and it's all about what's in this book for you. This book was inspired by the way my mom lived her life. So yes, it's partly a tribute to her, but it really is about the power of gratitude. What's marvelous about gratitude is that everyone who expresses gratitude can and does experience its power. This book shares the lessons I have learned about gratitude, illustrated by stories from the way my mom lived her life, together with my own personal experiences. In addition, after each chapter, you'll find an invitation for you to contemplate and commit to action entitled, Your Turn to Take the Wheel. These pages, the contemplation and commitment pages, are designed to reinforce what you're already doing, because I know many of you are aficionados as well and practice and enjoy the benefits of gratitude. Add an idea or two to your repertoire and help you enhance the benefits of living gratefully. Like everyone, though, I do sometimes need nudges to get started. That's why I created a simple formula that helps me. 3 small steps. Number 1, take time. Number 2, highlight the positive. And number 3, express gratitude. In this book, I invite you to take these 3 small steps, THX, to feel free from regret, due to the power of living gratefully.
Yay, saw the round of applause. Thank you so much. And you know, they really truly are simple things that we can do, IJ, but you've made them, actually, you've made them so easy for us. And it's such an inspiring story.
That's my
Gloria, she will come back, but that's okay.
Yes.
We're going to hear from Lynn. So Lynn Jeffrey, if you're there, Lynn
Yes.
also had a chance. Thank you. There she is. Lynn had a chance to pre-read the book as well. So Lynn, can you share some of your takeaways?
Yes, and I found the unmute. Everyone could hear me?
Yep,
Can
perfect.
hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, so my favorite chapter was the one where you traveled with your mom to Europe. And, you know, we are what we think, and we think what we read. And I didn't realize this until you asked me what was my one takeaway. And I went back to the book and reread chapters. And I came across that chapter and it said, when opportunity comes along, go for it. And that prevents us from looking back and wishing we had. And to be grateful helps us to push us out of our comfort zone and make our travels more rich and memorable. And it dawned on me that it was because I read your book that I had the courage to leave my family at the end of our vacation last year when we took our son to university in Stockholm. And we were going back to Calgary and I had time off. And I said, my only regret is I didn't get a chance to travel Europe more when I was younger. And my husband looked at me and says, well, why don't you do it now? And I said, because I've never traveled on my own before and I'm scared. And he said, go for it. And I realized, yeah, I didn't want to live my life with the regret that I didn't take that opportunity when it was presented. And I was so grateful for the support of my husband and my daughter at the time that encouraged me to take that leap of faith. And I just realized by doing so, there was this beautiful world that I experienced. I lived my dreams. And it opened me to the fact that there's this amazing world out there once you get outside of your comfort zone. And I was so grateful for that opportunity. And I probably wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for your book, IJ. So thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks, Lynn. Well, okay, we at this time are turning it back to me so that I can say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of my advanced readers, many who are with us today. It certainly helped me in my writing of the book journey, and all of you know who you are. I'm not going to name you by names, but you are acknowledged in the book. I think you all know that as well. And again, I just am full of gratitude for all of you who encouraged me, offered early on when this was still in some ways just a bit of a dream. And so thank you so much. Now, time to spin the wheel. And Lori and I practiced this. So, but remember that I'm not the tech guru that maybe some of you are, but with any luck, away we go. And I'm hoping that everybody that's on the wheel is actually here. If they're not, I am potentially going to make an exception because I know there are people that wanted to be here, and I will probably, if we just get 3 winners from the wheel, away we go. So the first, in terms of the wheel, will be an opportunity for me to send the winner their choice of a black and white copy of the EPUB book version or the PDF, whatever would work better for the winner. And I just need to share my screen so that we can, and I know that it's right there. Do I have to turn my,
Magic.
do I have to put my glasses on? Ah.
If that helps, you go for it.
Here we share the screen. We get this. And
Yay.
oh no, wrong one.
Wrong screen. That's okay.
Thank you. Now,
IJ and I talked about this earlier. Sometimes these things happen. So while she's getting that screen up, I'm going to encourage you to look for that chat box, if you could. Again, it's down at the bottom, and write something that you're super thankful about, or a comment in there. So I see, IJ, you have it up, and I'll let you spin.
okay. Yay. All right. Away we go. So for the first, the black and white EPUB or PDF of the book.
Feel like we're on
The winner is Vera Goodman, and I saw
Yay.
Vera.
I
So
saw her too.
that's wonderful.
Yay, Vera.
The second spin is for a color PDF of the book. And Darlene McCullough, I haven't seen her yet, but she was my grade 7 teacher.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
so
wonderful.
I will honor her by sending her that. And I know she wanted to be here, so I'm surprised she's not. And the third spin, just before I spin, this is for 2 copies of the paperback with an autograph, of course, from the author, and with gratitude from me for you being here, supporting me at the launch. The whole idea of sending or giving as a prize 2 copies is one for you as the winner, and one for you as the winner to then give away to someone else in your life that would appreciate it as a thank you gift, or because you just have a special place in your heart for them. So with that, I'm going to spin the wheel. And who do we have? Jenny Izard, and I think you're on here too. So that's fantastic.
Yay, Jenny. Congratulations.
Right on. Yay!
Fun, yeah. Congratulations, all the winners.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, and now what are we doing, Lori? I forget.
Now you're going to share your PowerPoint screen for me so I can talk about your wonderful book.
Hey.
Yeah, so IJ, I mean, that certainly was fun, and congratulations to all the winners. And we wanted to share with you a little bit about the book, how to get the book. So as IJ, you're bringing that up, right? You have to share your screen.
I am.
Okay. So as IJ's bringing that up, I just want you to think, one of the first options that will come up is she has an ebook. So that ebook, those of you that are ebook readers, I'm not, you probably know how to find this, but it's on Kindle Kobo and iBook version. So it's $4.99, which I think is an amazing opportunity to gift this to, you know, colleagues or people that you love. What a great gift for someone. On Amazon, it is out of stock right now, and it will be coming soon in paperback in Indigo. But in the meantime, and going forward, you can email IJ for an autographed copy. So if you want one that's autographed, they are $12.50 for one, or 2 for $20. And I love the idea, certainly, of gifting it to someone. You know, it's just the time where we really need that positive gratitude. I have a book club. Some of you have book clubs, and it's a great way of getting a discount too for a book club. So those are your ways. But again, emailing IJ is an easy way to get an autographed copy.
Fantastic. And I am very open to making a deal that works for you in terms of multiples, because this whole book journey for me hasn't been about me, hasn't been about making money. It has been about the message. And so everything and anything I can do to spread, as I like to call it, most of you have heard me say this, the love, the more I'd be happy to do that. So I look forward to any kind of arrangements that would be helpful and would be grateful to hear from you. Okay, now what's next?
Next is what we've all been waiting for, the drum roll for the trailer.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me entertain you.
So just while you're doing that, IJ, while you're getting it up, I'm just going to read. There are a couple comments here.
Oh, great.
So Martin says, congratulations to Vera. So lots of congratulations to the book winners. And there's a comment from Patricia, congratulations, IJ, sharing your positive spirit with the world is what we need most now. I'm looking forward to reading the final publication. So I know we are all really, really excited about seeing this, IJ. So,
Excellent.
okay. Are we ready for the drum roll?
Just about, I think. What I am just doing is, now I did, when you said Martin, I was like, oh yes, that's my friends from Manitoba. So thank you for being here. And so I thought I got smart and I pinned this to my desktop. And now, can I find my desktop?
Okay, you find it, and I'm going to read a couple more here. Patricia, you asked how to get a hold of the book, so I think you have that now. Thumbs up to that. Ellen Wilson says, grateful for the incredible blessing to connect with you, the daughter of one of my mom's very best friends. Oh, that's so great. And Vera says, thanks from Vera. I look forward to reading your book, IJ. Congratulations on writing a book. I appreciate the time and effort. And we know how much time and effort. And, you know, IJ, I love that you said that this is a book of love. So really, it truly has. And that's been your journey all along.
Now, I did see that Anna has joined us. So maybe we could just take 2 minutes for Anna to share her most memorable. Now, we need to just let...
And are you there? If you can just unmute yourself at the bottom.
I've got it.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay. I lost my internet in the middle of all that. I was like, ah! Anyways, this is a book that I feel that I can go back to again and again. You know, it's such an inspirational story, but I also love the going back and bringing it back to yourself. It's just a beautiful book, and IJ is a beautiful person, and that all comes through the book. So it's wonderful.
Absolutely. Thanks, Anna.
Thank you, Anna. I was sure you must have had the technical difficulties that I was afraid I was going to have. So I'm so glad that you're back.
I'm glad you didn't.
So I think I have figured it out. And so drum roll for the video trailer. Sit back, relax. It's just over 4 minutes and away we go. Do you want to feel free from regret? If you do, then this book is for you. In the 1930s, this young woman met this young man, and it was love at first sight. In 1941, Cliff Hannison married Bernice Thomas. They farmed. They had 4 children, including me. I'm the little one down in front. Plus, Mom and Dad had fabulous square dance friends. When they celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary, even though they didn't have much money, Mom and Dad thought they had it all. Then disaster struck. First, Dad was diagnosed with cancer. Then fire destroyed our farmhouse on Christmas Day. Mom could not believe it. Why was Dad dying? Why did we have a fire? We're good people. Why us? When their square dance friends heard about the fire, they wanted to help. Dancers from across Saskatchewan packed the hall. Mom and Dad were truly grateful, as the dance gave Dad time to say goodbye to his friends. If not for the fire and the benefit dance, many would not have come to say goodbye until his funeral, and then it would have been too late. That could also have been the end for Mom. Mom lost the love of her life. She could have drowned her sorrows in a bottle. She could have given up. But I was only 9 years old. Mom was thankful she was needed. That helped her go on. In her 50s, Mom remarried. In her 60s, she became an artist. And in her 80s, she posed as a calendar girl. Mom's on the cover of this book. Mom believed, where there's a will, there's a way, but not just any way. At each fork in the road, Mom chose to take the grateful way. That's how she took the wheel of her life. And if she could do it, so can you. May the inspirational stories and practical tips in this short, sweet, how-to self-care book help you feel free from regret by living the grateful way.
Yay! Big round of applause, IJ. Congratulations. Everybody, you know where to find the book. Thank you all for coming. IJ, we're so proud of you.
And we do have anyone who really, it will go black in about 8 minutes. No, about 5.5 minutes. But if anyone else has, something that you really want to say, that kind of thing. Otherwise, I really can't thank Lori enough for being my co-host and for being my guinea pig. And it still didn't work, which is kind of crazy. And thank you to all of you for being patient with the technical challenges. And certainly, thank you to all of you for coming today and for all of your support. The Grateful Way, in my mind, is about making our own lives, the lives of those we love, and potentially the whole world just a little bit better, one thanks THX at a time. So with that, happy Thanksgiving. I look forward to connecting with all of you after. I will follow up comments in the chat. And again, thanks, Lori, and thanks to everybody. Bye.